Hello, it's a pleasure to once again give you an update on my remedy Cheva, which I had advertised for the healing of HIV/AIDS. Yes, there were responses, inquiries, and again, some individuals that placed orders. What I want to say at this point in time is in respect to those who place orders and the feedbacks that I have received from them. There were 4 so far of them who have placed orders. That is, there are 4 of them who have so far placed orders. And the first individual had an undetectable viral load, but he had serious comorbidity, so I gave him just enough remedies to keep the viral load at whatever copies that were still in the blood out of the picture, remaining the final dosages. But he is so saddled with the burden of his comorbidities, and at this point in time, being very serious ailments, he wants to take care of them, and at the same time decide whether he's going to take the very last dosage that is left for him to take. Then the second individual came with the second individual had a low viral load. 1 month into the intake of the remedy, he reported that it was undetectable. But undetectable is, in his case, bound to the limits of the apparatus that is used to carry out the test, which he estimated at about 5 copies, so to say. Alright, but I had a problem with him. He also at the same time wanted to test antibody negative, and I told him it was not possible. And he said to further onward the treatment, I must be able to make him test antibody negative. And I said that is not possible. The body has responded to the virus, so you're going to be antibody positive until it is not possible for those cells in your body to remain in your body. And for as long as they are there, you will always be antibody positive. I have not heard from him since then. Then the third individual came with a rather higher viral load, and he's 1 month into his healing therapy, and is very, very enthusiastic about bringing it all to an end. This individual had chosen not to go with ARV, but alternative means, and has been trying so many other means, but none had worked. But 1 month into the intake of my remedy, all the symptoms that have been with him are beginning to subside, and he's very, very happy with that. Fourth individual has a rather low viral load, but serious comorbidities. Taking care of the viral load is not the issue now in this case, because that is a certainty, but handling the comorbidities, because these are life-threatening comorbidities, and the hospitals have been unable to do anything. And so far, the individual is beginning to recover and is fully confident that it's going to come to an end if things continue this way. So if you look at it, there are just actually 2 individuals that are left. There's no certainty that these individuals want to go public. And the insistence or the appeal is that please do come public. I'm not compelling you when you take my remedy that you must come public, but I'm appealing that you should make the effort to come public, or at least give a testimony that indeed it did work, even if you're not going to make yourself facially recognizable. Do something that can be of help to some other people. Alright, it goes a long way. It's not just about having people and counting money. No, that's far behind. Now, I'll give you an instance. The herbs need to be converted, and they are very scanty. If I have about 1,000 orders now, I can't meet up with them. So it is necessary to have enough evidence to convince those who want to invest in this or support it, so that if we now go ahead and begin to cultivate these herbs, we can address instances of very high demands for the remedy. But now, if I have 100 people, they are going to wait for me to go around the country and get these herbs in order to meet up to their demand, and that's the problem at hand. And this is the issue. This is the reason why the efforts with alternative medicine practitioners in this part of the world is not working. It's something that we need to handle, we need to address, and that is we must come as far as being able to cultivate the herbs that we need. If we don't do that, we're just more like walking as if we are eating from hand to mouth. That's not a sustainable approach. Okay, if it works, and why should I want to do that in the first place? It's no longer fashionable. No, I don't want that. I'm not anticipating that I'm just going to be picking up and based on the number of herbs I have, and I give it to those who want it. No, that's not the right approach. We should have farms, herbal farms, where the herbs that have been proven to work are cultivated, so that we can always have enough supply at any given point in time. That's the final destination of all this endeavor, because it does work, and it's left to you to convince yourself that it does work. But next to that, or after that, is that we must have sufficient supply, and we need convincing evidence to show those who want to invest in this endeavor that it does work and that it is sustainable. For it to be sustainable, we must have farms that are cultivated. I guess you now understand why there's an urgency on my part, that it's not just about coming out and it is said that, oh, what about that individual who had a remedy? And another person replies, he's gone to oblivion without knowing that he cannot source the herbs that he needs for the work. And that's not right. All right, so I think I have said enough for now. And let's, as more updates come out, also let you people know about it. But above all, pick up the courage, step forth, so that we can work together and give hope to so many other persons out there. It's no longer having a low viral load. People are dying of comorbidities. And if we don't take out this virus from the body, more and more people will die, not as a result of having suppressed the viral load, but because comorbidities are beginning to arise and cause much more problem for them. Thank you.